Hey guys, it's me, Gabby. Welcome back to episode 2 of Chatting with Gabby, where we talk about random things, and I cannot wait to see what gets brought to this channel. I'm planning for lots of advice videos and how-tos and stuff about my life, but just to help you guys out and give you something to smile about in today's world. So, today's video is going to be about dating. So I have just thought of my best dating advice for people, and I am no expert in the dating world. I definitely do not know everything. However, I have written some notes down, which is why I'm looking down, to kind of just help you guys out with general dating advice. And this, I'm going to talk a lot about dating in high school and then in college, but this can definitely apply to anyone in any situation. So you might be here because you are not dating, you are dating, and you're just in a funky situation and you're not sure what to do. Or, you're just here because, you're in a perfectly happy relationship and you just want to hear dating advice. So, I'm going to start by saying I did not date in high school. I was very focused on school. I knew exactly what I wanted to do with my life and what I wanted to major in college. So focusing on dating was not important to me. I knew that God was going to bring the right guy into my life at the right time, and I really trusted that. So in high school, I didn't really feel bad about it. I watched lots of girls get asked out to prom, to homecoming. Guys would save seats for them in classes, and they would hang out at lunch, and I would definitely feel alone. I had guy friends, but I would definitely watch guys ask girls to do things, and it would be kind of a romantic thing. They'd be flirting, and I would feel like, is there something wrong with me? Am I not cool? Definitely was bothered by that. And I watched lots of girls get asked out on dates. And as much as I knew in my head that the right guy would come at the right time, it's still hard to watch. Everybody wants to feel that exciting feeling when a guy pays attention to you and, you're like, oh, he texted me. Wow. But one of the biggest lies that I learned after I got out of high school is that, and I believed it for a long time, that you must be in a relationship to be happy. This is a huge lie, okay? Don't believe this. You can be so happy and so much more yourself not in a relationship. So don't believe that, because the right relationship will it will just be a rocket. It won't make you feel bad, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But you can be happy without a relationship. Don't believe that lie. And let's see, another lie that I believed in high school was that you have to at least go on a date or date one person in order to have fulfilled your high school experience. And I will tell you that this is a huge lie. Lie number 2 we're at today. You do not have to date to fulfill your high school experience. It is okay if you never date in high school, and you are not missing out. You do not have to date. You have plenty of time, okay? And here's the thing, I'll clear the air now. Am I against dating in high school? No, not at all. I think if people want to date in high school, go ahead. But I do think you need to think about it before you do it. And you need to ask yourself the question of, why do I want to date in high school? Wow, I think this guy's super cute. Do I want to date him because everybody else is looking for a boyfriend, or, everybody is dating? Or do I want to date him because I have a genuine interest in him and could possibly see us going somewhere? Just think about why. What's the reason behind it? Because doing anything in high school that everybody else is doing doesn't usually work out very well. And I would just say, here's the thing, and this goes for girls and guys. We all have that desire to be accepted, to have a companion, somebody to talk to about the ups and the downs of daily life. And we all want to be loved. This is really great. There is nothing wrong with this. Just point it in the right direction and be patient. If you don't get that in high school, it is okay. Most high school relationships do not turn into a marriage. A lot of college relationships don't turn into a marriage. So trust in God that it's okay if it was for a short time, but you will find somebody who will love and accept you for the rest of your life. If you're currently in a relationship, I would ask you to reevaluate and just say, well, why am I in this relationship? Do we build each other up? Does he or she lead me closer to Jesus? Or are they, or is the other person just a punching bag and somebody to complain to and, vent everything to? Because that's not a healthy relationship either. You should be building each other up just like a normal friendship. This goes for everything. And I think that, even though the odds are small in finding somebody in high school, you can totally. I mean, there are plenty of high school sweethearts out there who have beautiful stories. But the current average age to get married is early 30s. And you know what? There is nothing wrong with getting married at whatever age you want to get married at. But the reason I say that is there's no rush, guys. Absolutely no rush. Be patient. Find that person who's going to accept you wholeheartedly for who you are. And it's good that when you date in high school or in college, you come up with the standards and you're the one who makes the decision on what you deserve. Because everybody's different in what they want and what they feel that they're willing to accept. And I would just say, evaluate things like how important is faith to them? How important is faith to you? How do they treat other people? I know that a lot of people like to go on dates at restaurants and see how the other person treats restaurant workers. That's a very common thing. How do they treat you when no one else is around? If they drive you home from a date, or if you guys go on a walk together out to dinner, do they treat you great? I think that it takes so much bravery and just courage to keep those set those standards, keep them, and let go of someone who isn't there. And it's okay. There are plenty of fish in the sea, but it takes incredible bravery, and I'm so proud of anyone who does that and is able to let somebody go because they know it's not the right person. And we can't look at TV and movies and social media to tell us what a healthy relationship is. We just can't. I mean, the world basically tells us to leave a relationship if you feel like you're not in love anymore. And here's where I would say love is a choice. You are not going to wake up every day and just feel love, feel like you love someone. You have to make that conscious effort to love them, especially when you're married. You made vows to them. Love is a choice. And don't follow the media. Don't leave somebody just because you don't feel like you're in love with them. Be smart. If you see red flags, leave. But don't follow that easy path. A relationship should not be for just the purpose of fixing a lonely feeling in yourself or showing off on social media. No, that is not a relationship that's going to last. However, you should be building each other up, bringing each other to Christ. You should be encouraging the person to go after their dreams and aspirations and be who they are going to be and who God wants them to be. You know, even if you don't like it. If you don't like riding horses, but your wife does, you know, go ride horses because it means a lot to her, so it means a lot to you, you know? Think about it in that sense. The end goal of dating is marriage. So always have that in the back of your head. Somebody asks you out on a date and you are 110% sure you're never going to marry them, think about it. You know, you can go on a date, but don't get into a relationship with somebody that you cannot ever see yourself marrying. And relationships are an opportunity for you to grow because it teaches you to become selfless and giving, and you serve the other person and they serve you. You know, relationships definitely are 50-50. One person should not be doing it all. And this leads into kind of my thing of be friends first. You have such a better relationship when you are friends and you just enjoy that, spending time with each other. Communication, this is a big thing leading into marriage, past marriage, everything. Just be good to communicate. Girls are usually really good at speaking what's on their mind and their heart, and guys, a lot of times they feel weak, and when they share stuff, they don't like to. And it's important for the girl to take a few deep breaths and, you know, say, hey, how are you doing? How is your heart today? How can I encourage you? What can I do for you? And always be encouraging each other. Big thing. And always be yourself in a relationship. If you're in a relationship where you feel like you cannot be yourself, do not the right relationship. Get out. You need to be yourself. And enjoy spending time together. That's just goes along with being friends. But if you don't like spending time together, probably not a good idea to be in a relationship with that person. And my last few points. If you've made any mistakes in past relationships, don't feel alone. There's a lot of people out there that are like you. It is okay. We've all made mistakes. And right now, if your heart is beating, it is not too late to make a change. So, you can decide today, I don't want to date another guy like that. I am going to do this different in my next relationship. Start today. Make those decisions. It is okay. You are here for a reason, and you can absolutely make a change in anything. And I guess what I would just say in conclusion is, when it comes to dating, just focus on the sole purpose. You know, you can go on a date with a guy that you're not going to marry and don't have to think about marriage. But think about the real reason behind dating. And you just want to build each other up. You want dating to be a positive experience, not negative. And you want to totally enjoy yourself. There's going to be hard days, but in general, you want the relationship to be on a positive note and just have fun together and enjoy life. And if you can't do that and you're not bringing each other closer to Jesus, not the right relationship. There is somebody out there that will. All right, guys, coming up on a 3-day weekend. I hope you guys have a great end of the week. Thank you for listening to me, and have a good night.